What's up with YouTube, man? It's your boy E-Pain going the same back with another video. So today, I'm about to be giving y'all a walk around of the Daytona. I don't know if y'all know if I have a Daytona or well, some of y'all do if y'all follow me on IG. My all my old OG followers that follow me from day one, they know I got a Daytona. But for y'all that don't know, on my YouTube channel, today's the day that y'all be seeing my Daytona. So I'm gonna give y'all a little cold start since it is in the garage. So it might not be as loud because it's in the garage. There really ain't no way that sound can travel, but yeah, it's not gonna be as loud because sound can't really travel as it would if it was outside. But let me give y'all a cold start. Yes, sir, and this is the Daytona. It's a little dirty. I'm about to wash it right now, and then I'm gonna cut y'all back on in a couple minutes, maybe an hour or so. It be taking me some time to wash this car because I be taking my time trying to get every little detail. But let me flip the camera and show y'all real quick, just to show y'all what it was gonna look like before and after. So this is what it looks like right now. Hella dirty. Look at the wheels though. Look at the rims. Hella dirty. The front splitter, hella dirty. Yeah, I know it cracked, but that recently happened too. I'll explain that later. Look at all that, hella dirty. That's alright, we're gonna get you right. We're gonna get you right. We're gonna get you right. Look at all that. So yeah, let me wash him up real quick, and then I'll cut the camera on. It'll cut about an hour or so. For y'all, it's just gonna be a couple of seconds, but yeah. Alright, I'll see you when I see you. You're on. What's up with the YouTube, and we are back. You see the Daytona in the background. We moved to a different location because where I live it was kind of windy. I mean, it's a little windy now, but I live in a place where it has a lot of land, so all the pollen from the trees was getting right back on the car as I was washing it and drying it off. So with that being said, I had to drive somewhere that wasn't as windy or wasn't as open of a space to stop all the pollen and stuff from getting on the car. Once I got to the spot, I had to re-wipe down the whole entire car because it was filled with pollen all over again. And that's the main reason why this car's garage kept. But let me flip the camera around, and we just gonna do a quick little walk around, and I'm gonna get into the video. Actually, get into the video and talk about what we done to the Daytona. Let's get it. So this is what it looks like right now. Shiny and clean. It looks like right So this is a 2019 Dodge Charger Daytona. Of course, Scat Pack. You see the 392 on the side, 6.4. If y'all don't know what that is, the 392 is that's just how big the motor is. 392 cubic inches. So that's all that is. But that's a telltale sign that you know how it's a Scat Pack. I don't call my car a Scat Pack because it has a Daytona package, so I call it a Daytona. And the reason why I call it a Daytona is because if you race anybody that has a Daytona, if you race a standard Scat Pack, you will beat them. You will beat them. Because I've beaten every regular Scat that I've raced against. It don't matter what it is. It could be a wide body Challenger, wide body Charger, the 2020, the 2023s that just came out, the last call editions, all that bull crap. But if you have a Daytona, you will beat every other 6.4 that is on the market. The only 6.4 that I have not raced would be the 1320, the Challenger 1320. And I seen, before I got this one, I seen a 2016 1320, and I think it was going for 30, around 30. I don't remember how many miles they had on it, and I don't remember how many owners it had. But at the time when I seen it, I took a picture of it, and then I was going to end up going back the next day with my grandpa to go test drive it, because at the time I was there by myself, and I was working as a delivery driver at that time. So I just happened to be delivering a part to one of the automotive shops, the dealerships, and then I ended up coming back out and seeing it sitting in the parking lot. I'm like, okay, what is that? It said 30 something. So I was like, what, 30? It's probably V6. But it was one of those V6s that looks like a V8 with all the wide body kit, front splitter, different hood, snorkels, and all that stuff. But except it was a Challenger, so you know how I don't have a Challenger, so I don't know what people do with Challengers. Sometimes people just leave the Challengers all stock and it still be looking good. But I know some people that have Challengers that be putting the wide body kit on it, the front lid, different hood, the red eye spoiler on the back, that red eye spoiler is hard. That's probably the hardest spoiler for the Challengers, but to me at least. But yeah, it would be souped up all like that, looking like a V8, but it would be a V6. So I just had to go over there and double check, and yeah, it was a 1320. That was the first and last 1320 that I've ever seen in person, and it was going for 30K. And if I would have, if that was still there, so let me finish the story. I went back the next day and it was gone. But if that was still there, at the time when I was actually in the market to go buy one, I would have probably most likely got that one over this one. And the reason being is because that's like a baby Demon. It had everything that the Demon had, that 1320 had, except for the horsepower. So you know how you go in track modes in a regular Scat or a Hellcat, or actually it's SRT mode, not in the newer ones, I think. I don't know, but maybe. I think because my homie has a Hellraiser Red Eye, and his says SRT modes. So, and mine just says drive modes for because I have a 6.4, he has a 6.2. So I don't know if it's like that for all of them that says SRT modes, or if it's still drive modes across the whole board except for certain ones, or if it just gets to the Red Eye. I don't know. I haven't been in too many Hellcats because I don't really care for just regular Hellcats. To get my attention, it has to be a Red Eye or a Demon. Because if I were to upgrade from this car, I would definitely go upgrade to a Demon instead of a Red Eye. That's just my opinion. And yes, I know it's the Demon is a Challenger. I would definitely get a Challenger. Only reason why I didn't get a Challenger before is because 1320 I've already sold. And then when I was looking actually to get another Challenger, which would be the 392 TA that I was thinking about getting, that one, the insurance would have been a lot higher because that's a coupe. It's a muscle car, and it's a coupe compared to a muscle car, and it's a sedan. So the insurance was a lot lower on this one than it was on the Challenger, specifically because it was a coupe compared to a sedan. And it's automatic. And when you have a coupe, you already know this. It's automatically put down in the system as a sports car, no matter what it is. It can be a Miata, a coupe, sports car, Corvette, coupe, sports car, anything with 2 doors, sports car. So yeah, that's the reason why I got this one. Ended up getting this one because it was another unique one that I haven't really seen a lot of. So I just wanted to do something different that you really don't see, because you see a lot of people with regular standard scats. You see a lot of people with regular standard wide body. I mean Challenger scats too. Cause you barely see any of them with TA, and then most of the time when people see TA on the side, they don't even know what that means. So that's gonna be your homework for tonight. Look up TA for the Challengers, and then look up Daytona for the Chargers. They basically paid homage to the older models. So if you look up a Charger Daytona, that would probably be my favorite Daytona that I would ever own as an old school. I would own a Charger Daytona, an old school Charger Daytona. It's a 1970 Charger Daytona over a regular Charger 1970 Dodge Charger. I would definitely get that over just the regular one. And I don't know, and just to give y'all like a idea of what the Daytona would look like, if y'all ever seen Cars, the blue car, it was Lightning McQueen. I haven't watched that movie in stupid long, but everybody knows Lightning McQueen because he was the main character, of course. But it was Lightning McQueen and what's his name? Dynaco Blue. That's not his name, but that's just one of the lines he didn't said. The green car, which was the bad guy that said Dynaco Blue, Kajigga, y'all know what I'm talking about. And then the other guy that was it was basically the old head that was in the group that was racing, that crashed, and Lightning McQueen helped him cross the finish line. Instead of him winning and taking the Piston Cup, he actually helped the old guy out, cross the finish the race and cross the finish line. That's the Dodge Charger Daytona. And if you look it up, the 1970 Dodge Charger Daytona, it'll be like a replica of that. So that one, that in my eyes would be, I would rather have that. That's just me though. Start from the front, just work our way back, and then we'll just jump into the inside. So for the front of the car, we got the front splitter. I got it from Amazon. It's a cheap ABS plastic front splitter. You see, it's already been cracked, but I didn't already crack this splitter about 4 times, specifically either flying down the freeway, and then the screws that they give us isn't the proper screws for the splitter, I would say, because I'm using longer splitters now, and then I've never had no challenge or no problem with it now. The only thing that's messed up was this is because I went over the freaking light rail bump over there too fast, not paying attention. I was on the phone talking to my homie, and freaking the dips on the light rail, I think there's this big old pothole that I knew that was there, but I was just going a little bit too fast, and of course, like I was just said, wasn't paying attention and dipped down and smacked it, and then that, of course, once it hits, it buckled, and then it cracked off. So yeah, that cost about what, $100? I think it was like 115 maybe. I think the most I've ever spent for this one was like 150, maybe something around like that. The reason why I got it is because in the light it sparkles. I don't know if y'all can see it, but in the light it sparkles. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I mean, not in the light, in the sun it sparkles. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah, it sparkles. And then I also got these. It didn't come with snorkel lights. I mean, not snorkel lights. It didn't come with the snorkels. I put the snorkels in myself. So all I did was just upgrade the grill, put the snorkels in. I do have LED snorkels, but the LED snorkels that I kept getting was from Amazon, and the ones that I did recently get now was from Vicrest, which I would recommend you get it from Vicrest, because I bought 2 pairs from Amazon, and both pairs, my passenger side was cool. It was working perfectly fine, but then my driver's side, it kept going out and flashing. So like my turn signal lights would work perfectly fine, but as for my DRLs, it would go out and just be flashing and flickering and all that stuff. So I would just recommend you getting them from Vicrest. On Amazon, it is a lot cheaper though. I think it is like $100 around there, something like that. On Vicrest, I think it's like two something maybe. don't know. I'm gonna have to look that back up though. But yeah, the Viper snorkel lights are way better, and they're sequential too. So once you unlock your car, it does a sequential turn signals. It does a sequential. And then now going towards the badge, I got this badge from some guy on Instagram. I forgot his name. But I custom made that badge. I got the same one in the back, but just a little bit bigger. But yeah, it was just like this cool design. So it's basically a scat pack, which is the B. And then underneath this jacket, y'all don't know yet, but I'm currently training for a powerlifting. I mean, not powerlifting, but a bodybuilding competition. So that's basically me, the B. That's all buffed up and shredded. And then of course it got the weights, because I love lifting weights. That's my second home. Then it got Thor's hammer. So I'm worried. So it. Well, let me go down here to the engine first. So this engine is basically a 6.2. In all the songs, everybody talk about Hellcats and Trackhawks, and people always talk about how Hellcats or that boy, Trackhawks or that boy. I mean, Scat Packs or him too. Let's not get it misunderstood. If we didn't have Scat Packs, you wouldn't have Hellcats. If we didn't have RTs, you wouldn't have Scat Packs. So let's be humble. Anybody that's going out there from a Honda Civic to a freaking Hellcat, you don't know what you're doing. That's why we got people crashing and wrapping these cars around trees, because y'all don't know what y'all doing. This is a rear-wheel drive car, not a front-wheel drive car. You can't drive this car the same. You cannot drive these cars the same. You will get humbled real quick in these cars. So this is basically a 6.2 motor. And I'm worried, and I'm just saying that if anybody watched the movies Avengers, y'all know that that's Thor's hammer, and y'all know that he's worthy of holding. He's the only one worthy of the Avengers of holding that hammer. So that's what I'm basically saying. I'm worthy enough to be up there with the 6.2s too. So that's what that's for. But just like a little design that I came up with, a little insight that I came up with. It's kind of a complicated story, but it's really not, because I know what it is. If when somebody else asks me about it, I'm going to just have to make a long story short. So, the LEDs. I had one of my homies put it in for me. They basically opened up the headlight assembly, put the LEDs around there, sealed it back up. Haven't had any problems since then. No water's been leaking in them, no nothing. And they're already waterproof. The LEDs themselves are already waterproof. And I got them from RGB Halo kits. Yeah, I got them from them. And then I also got the fog lights. And then I also have underglow. But currently, or recently, not currently, recently, my battery been tweaking. So I was thinking that for the longest. So I was thinking that it was probably my headlights. I done disconnected everything from my headlights. The battery's still tweaking. So I'm gonna come back to this story once we get to the inside of the car, because on the inside of the car, that was where the problem was really at. Okay, now let's go to the top of the car, the hood. The hood, it was, I think I want to say like 1350. So this is the Killer B hood 2.0. They do have a regular Killer B hood, but I got the one with the water covers. So when it rains, it goes into like this little shaft that holds all the water so it doesn't get inside your engine. Because it's real easy for rain to get inside here, because they're vents. Of course, it's vents. It's basically it's really a heat extraction hood, heat extractor hood, but when it rains, water gets inside there, and that's not good for your motor if water gets in the wrong spots. So I got the 2.0 one specifically to prevent most of that water from getting in there. So yeah, and then I got the hood pins for that too, because they recommended it, because it is a fiberglass hood, so it's a lot lighter than your OEM hood, which is made out of metal. And then go to the windshield. I went to my guy Custom Kings. If you are in the 916 area, Sacramento, if y'all don't know what 916 is, look up his shop. He's probably close near you or not that far from you. He did all my decals, and he the one that did everything that's on the car. I took it to him and he did it. So I got the blessed decal, because this car is a blessing from the Lord. I told him I wanted it, and I worked for it, and he gave it to me. So I just wanted. So that was basically me saying that I give all the glory to God, because all the glory he deserves all the glory, because he's the one that blessed me with this car. Without him, I wouldn't be having this. I wouldn't have this car. And I basically use this car as a testimony to everybody out there, showing or saying that a young kid could have nice things. You don't have to wait until you're 30, 40, 50, 60 to own nice cars. You can have your dreams happen now. All you need to do is put God first. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Put your mind to it. Anything is possible. So let's go into the wide body kit. You already know that Daytona Scat Packs do not come in wide body. So I custom made this wide body. I got it from BikeCrest. It was a full kit. I didn't have the front. Well, I did have the front. I got the whole kit, of course. But yeah, I didn't use the front splitter because I didn't like it. And then I chopped the fenders like this to make it look a little different, more aggressive in the front. And then I just kept it all the way around. Got the I don't know. I forgot what this is called. What's this called? I don't know. I forgot what it's called. It's right on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't say it. But this bottom piece right here, and then the rest of the fender, and I also cut it on the back so that it looks different also. So when people look at it, they be like, "Damn, what type of charger is this? This ain't no regular charger," because it looks different in the back. So that was just one of the ways that I did it. That I did to stand out. So I got that from BikeCrest. It's just a regular wide body kit for an OEM. Basically a remake of the real wide body kit. But the only thing bad about this is that, so under here is too close to the fender, because I didn't have him cut the fender up just to fit this on there, specifically because if I wanted to sell it, and somebody didn't want this, I can easily take it off and the car will still be perfectly fine and not chopped up. But doing it this way, you have limited clearance. And even though it seems like that I'm sitting hella high and I'm a monster truck, I'm really not, because I only have 2 fingers gap in between the wheel and the fender. So that's for all the people that's wondering why I haven't lowered it yet. That's why. And then let's talk about the wheels. So the wheels are 20 by 12. I'm sitting on 305s, front and back. These are for Ferradas V2s. I'm CM2s. Ferrata CM2s. I got them from Tire Guys. Ordered them. They got shipped to the place. Drove the car there. They mounted them, balanced them, and transferred over the stem sensors and all that good stuff. And they also what they do ceramic coated it, so that any like dirt and grime won't stick on there. It'll easily be wiped off. And I needed that specifically because, what's going on?
That thing is sick.
I appreciate you.
I'm jealous. Hey, have you seen a dude on a blue bike? He probably rolled through here. Do you see where he went?
I'm not too sure.
All right.
I wasn't really paying attention.
It's all good.
All right.
Have a good one.
You too.
Be safe.
You too. Oh, look at him. He trying to show me what that 3.6 liter do. It sounds like he got a turbo in there. Look at him. Look at him. But back what I was saying, yeah, Tire Guys gave me these, or ordered these from Tire Guys. It was, the wait time wasn't that long. It was probably maybe like 2-3 days that I waited. And they called me back in, boom, got it done. Next day, came pick it up along with my OEM wheels, but I ended up selling my OEM wheels to one of my good homies of mine, and he curb rashed them. So now I don't even want them back. I was gonna buy them back specifically to have a spare just in case somebody wanted to buy the Daytona, but yeah, I can't do that anymore because he didn't curb rash them, and I don't want to pay the money to extra money on top of that just to fix them. I'd rather just go buy brand new OEMs. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, 20 by 12, 305s all the way around. Ferrata. CM2s. And let's go. What else? So we got the side splitter. It's a carbon fiber, and let's just stop right there. I do not like carbon fiber. It's just played out. Too many people likes carbon fiber. Too many people has carbon fiber. I'm more so into forged carbon. So when I got this, I was gonna have them wrap it, but they didn't have forged carbon. The shop that I went to, Custom Kings, he has everything else except for forged carbon. And I don't want to go, and I didn't want to buy forged carbon, a full roll of it, just to only use a little bit of it. So I was going to wait until I had more pieces on the car that I would actually use it on. So that's the reason why it's still carbon fiber right now, and it's just fake carbon fiber. It's plasti dipped carbon fiber, so it ain't nothing too crazy. I want to get rid of it soon. I'm just waiting on more parts to come in for the Daytona, and I'm gonna get all this stuff wrapped forged carbon, because I love, of course, forged carbon a lot more than carbon fiber. Because just like I was saying, carbon fiber it just doesn't look good to me, and it's played out. Too many people has carbon fiber. It's not. I don't know. Even the real carbon fiber don't even look good. I don't know. But going towards the top of the car, I did this two-tone look, and I honestly think I'm probably one of the first people that did this two-tone look. After I did this, that's when I seen Hellcat Enforcer, and I was like, his is somewhat similar, but his goes all the way to the front of the car, all the way to the back. Mine's just starts from right here, goes all the way down, and cuts off right there. So I like this style because it gives it a different look. When people look at it from the side, it's just like, dang, I look clean. I just need my window tint a little bit darker, so it'll look a little bit better. But yeah, I don't know. I'm probably one of the few people that's actually done two-tone, because once I went to my homie's shop, Custom Kings, after he did this on my car and posted the picture on his page, social media page, literally not even a day or two later, 10 to 15 other people came in and inquired about this same thing. So they did this two-tone look off of what he did to my car. I mean, but I can't get mad at it. I'm a trendsetter, so it is what it is. It's all good. And then going towards the top of the car, what's the name? The sunroof. We have a decal right there that says one king and a lion. So my favorite animal when I was little used to be a cheetah, because I'm fast. But over time, as I more and more read the Bible, I started to love the lion, because the Lord uses that in the Bible to describe how bold he is. So I mean, well, not to describe how bold he is, but to describe different scenarios and how bold you have to be. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'm probably saying it wrong, but yeah. Oh no, yeah, another cop just pulled up, probably looking for the same dude. But yeah, that turned into my favorite lion because of boldness that you have to have, because he uses that lion in different scenarios in the Bible, and it represents boldness. So, and it says one king, which is going back to the Lord. You can only have one Lord and Savior. You can't worship multiple idols. You can't worship multiple gods. No, there's only one true king. So that's why I put one king, and then I put the lion. And then so going back to the back of the car, which we already back here, I just had to finish that. But then this cop pulled up. We lost my train of thought because I thought she was gonna talk to me because she was staring at me. But we're gonna continue on. So going towards the back of the car, the rear spoiler. So I got that off of Spoiler King. I think it was like $125. They have two different designs of it. It's the split cut in the middle. They have a split cut in the middle, like the one I have right here, and then they have a smooth one that just goes smooth straight across. And then they also have one that's, I want to say, that's cut right here, but then up tall in the middle, and then cuts down on the other side. So I want to say they have 3 different versions. I'm not too sure because I haven't been on there in a while ever since I got my own. But yeah, I got that from Spoiler King. And on the decal from the sunroof, I didn't have my guy Custom Kings do that. I made that through, who did I make that through? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up and see how much or not see how much, but see who did I go through. I know I went through some company. It was some vinyl company that you can contact and make different decals, and they'll make it for you, and then just send it to you, and then you just put it on. But yeah, let's go back to the car. Let's go back to the back of the car, not back to the back of the car. Jesus. And so let's talk about the spoiler, or my wicker bill, as they call it. So as y'all know, this is the OEM one, and this is my aftermarket one. I did have a different one, which is the regular one, that the standard one that you normally see everybody be wearing. It's a 2-piece. This one's a 1-piece. It's a big piece that goes across here. Then there's a little piece that kind of goes like this, sticks up, and it comes around like that, and you attach it with the bigger piece that's on the back. But I didn't like it simply because a lot of people had it. It didn't look good after a while because too many people started getting it. So that's when I went and just head and got this one, because it looks a little different. It's way bigger, as you can see. Well, you'll see the difference. If you end up ordering one after this video, you'll definitely see the difference. And it's a lot easier to install because the same holes that I used for my other one, I pretty much just drilled the same holes in because it was a direct fit. The only one I didn't drill in was this middle one right here, specifically because the hole for this one is literally an inch, not even an inch, probably a half an inch to the right of it. So if I were to drill a hole in, I'll just basically be making that other hole that I've already drilled in bigger. So it wouldn't have done anything once I put the rivet in. It would have been too loose. So that's why I just left it like that though. But that's the wicker bill that I got. Also got that one from Vicrez. I think so. No, I didn't get that one from Vicrez. No, I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. But when y'all reach in the comments and ask me where I got this from, by that time I'm already had all the. Would have already looked all this stuff up and would have told y'all. So yeah, but yeah, yeah. So then we go down to the taillights. This is regular OEM taillights. All I did was just do decal stickers. So that's my A-Pain. That's me. That's my IG. And then let me unlock the car so y'all can see. Oh, well, y'all probably not going to be able to see because it's the daytime, but y'all can see it a little bit right here. So at night, it looks way better. Yep. Yeah, that's just a little decal that I got off of Amazon. I ordered it, came in fairly quick. I think it was like a day because I got Amazon Prime, so it only took me a day. Did that and got it done. And then as far as the wicker bill, I mean not the wicker bill, what's it called? Dang, without the camera being here, I can say all this. I can tell you what all this stuff is, but now diffuser. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Diffuser. So I got this. It all came in one piece. This came with all of this. So I'm thinking about keeping this part, but then I'm thinking about taking that off and taking that side off and then making this quad tips, specifically because I want to look, just like I was saying before, I want to look different. I want to stand out. Not too many people have the quad tips on here because it's hard to fit, and they don't want to chop up their rear bumper just to fit quad tips. But you can buy the diffuser with the dual tips on each side and then just use that as a mold to cut it out. So that's what I would basically be doing. I would just take this one off, put the double tip diffuser on, cut it out, take that one back off, put this one back on, and then whatever I cut out on that one, I'll basically cut it out on this one, do the same thing, and then put the dual tips in there. And you can fit a 3-inch, which is a lot smaller than this 5-inch carbon tip that I got right here, which I got from Carbon Exhaust. But I don't know, I just like that the dual look better because pop more because I have a homie that has dual tips, or I watched hella videos on people that had dual tips. My homie just has a regular single tip like this one, but then again, he has a red eye, so the course is going to sound a lot different. But the videos that I've seen on dual tips for the 6.2s, 6.4s, it pops a lot. So I kind of like that way, and I want to go that route because, of course, I want to look different. So yeah, and then this is the diffuser, like I was saying. I got that from Bike Res. Carbon tips, I got that from Carbon Exhaust, the website, of course. And then this is the badge that I was saying that I basically did the same thing up front, but just got bigger back here. GoPro shut itself off because it was too hot. But now since we moving into the inside of the course, as we done with the outside, I just want to tell y'all that y'all see, we got Lambo doors. So yes, I am one of those people that got Lambo doors. Yes, I love the Lambo doors. Does it belong on a muscle car? No, but told you, I want to be different, stand out, etc. So as we move into the inside of the car, we got the red guts. Not really, because they're not seats. They just the red floors. Got custom floor mats from Lexus. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy install, $150. I think that's what the cost was, $150. And then every time you buy there, you get 10, 20, 30% off on your next order. So I got Lexus car mats in all of my vehicles, the C6 and my Nissan Maxima. So I've been getting discounts on all of them because I'm a loyal customer. So with that being said, let's go ahead and keep moving forward. The way that you can tell if somebody take off that badge, that Daytona badge, the only way that you can tell that this is a Daytona is that it has Daytona decal in the car. And of course they got different seats. So the bolster is different on the seats compared to a regular Scat, compared to a Hellcat. So it says Daytona, got the different design. It feels lovely. And yes, I know what you're thinking. You said you didn't like carbon fiber. Why'd you get all this carbon fiber? Well, these are basically going to be wrapped. All these inlays are going to be wrapped. Just like I was saying for the outside, I'm gonna save up until I get enough pieces, or save the wrap until I get enough pieces to then wrap all these pieces at once. Because I don't want to just wrap just this and then leave my wrap there, and then he's using it on somebody else's car and then I pay for it. That's not, no. That's not, no. We ain't gonna do that. So all this is pretty much carbon fiber. All of this is carbon fiber. Again, fake carbon fiber, just plastic dipped or hydro dipped. All of this. So yeah, steering wheel clean too. Oh, now that we inside the car. So after I done disconnected all the lights and everything and thinking that was running my battery, this steering wheel that I got from Amazon was only $750. I think at most it was like $800. So it was a lot cheaper than the one on Bike Res, which is $1,500 to $1,600. So I thought I was taking a shortcut and going the easy route and still getting a high quality wheel. Well, long story short, the OBD port that I had to connect into the OBD port, or the OBD cord that I had to connect into the OBD port, that was shorting my battery out. So after I didn't disconnect all the lights and all that stuff, that was the main problem. Once I disconnected that, all the battery problems went away. So I didn't just disconnect all my lights for no reason. But I still have star lights. I still got star lights. I mean, you can see like the little nipples of it in here. I ain't gonna turn them on right now, but yeah. And then you see my decal right here, one king with the lion. Yes, sir. That's the bad side. That's the good side. Not even the bad side, good side. I just like that because I liked the way it looked. Yep. But let's keep moving forward. My GoPro 9%, so I gotta hurry up. Got cool little gadgets like this. But yes, going towards the steering wheel, yeah, carbon fiber. That's the only reason why I got this in carbon fiber is because, I mean, not carbon fiber, the honeycomb is only because this was the only design that they had for that price point. So I just went ahead and got this just because I did this. Took it to the same place. The same people that did the decals in the front and the back, same people that did these. So I did one king to match this, and then the B decal with my initials on it, E, pain, and then yep. And I did also the paddle shifters, SRT, gold. I put that in gold because on the outside of the car I'm gonna add something else, and it's going to be gold. So I basically did this to not once I started adding all these carbon fiber, and I was thinking, I was like, I might not have enough to buy some wrap and wrap all these pieces. I was thinking, well, I can just have this stuff on the out, have this little bit of carbon fiber on the outside of the car, and then it'll draw in to the inside of the car, and it'll tie everything together. So that's what my idea was, but I'm still gonna get that wrap and wrap all these parts because I love forged carbon. I don't like carbon fiber. Going towards the cluster, I did get these from, I think it was like speedo.com. I switched them out for the regular black ones to the red ones. They have white ones and they have a different type of black ones, but I wanted the red ones because it stood out and it looks better. It looks hella cool at night, especially since I got the red mats. It popped out. And yeah, going back to the seats. Shoot, you see Daytona right there. But going back to the seats, yeah, good bolster. They got the gray pinstripe. I do got these SRT pillows that do come in handy, and they are lovely. Also got the seatbelt covers. Not really a cover for the whole seatbelt, but just seatbelt cover. Scat pack. Then I got me right here. So I custom made these on Amazon. So they got me. That's me right there in the middle. I put $3.92 down here on the side, and this is what it looks like when I very first got it. At that time, I had already installed these. I already had the decal on. I mean the button on it, not button, but the. I'm trying to hurry up because I'm GoPro on 4%. But I already had my Daytona name on it already, and yeah, that was you already and you still see the sticker on it from when I got it from the dealer. So yeah, this was a fairly new picture. I mean, I think if you look a little closer, well, that's one of the starlights in the back that you can see that's poking through back here, which it would be back here. But yeah, in the back seat is pretty much the same. Carbon fiber. I'm gonna switch that out to forged carbon, and yeah, that's what we looking like. In the back, we got the red interior, red floor mats. So yeah, that's pretty much a rundown of everything. Carbon fiber. All this gonna be switched to forged carbon. So yeah, some parts I wasn't able to find good carbon fiber handles because I wanted certain stuff to wrap around the whole bar, but some of them didn't. So I just got what I got for a certain amount certain of them, and then yeah, that was it. That looked of interest to me and that I liked. So before my GoPro dies on 2%, I thank y'all for watching. God bless y'all. God loves y'all. And compliment somebody today. Tell them how good they look. Tell them how you like their shoes. Tell them how you like their hair. Tell them they got a nice smile. Be the light of this world in all this darkness. Once again, God loves y'all. God bless y'all. And we out. Yes, sir.